welcome back if you're not new. So Spirit has a very urgent message for someone today, and I'm not gonna lie, it's interesting. Also, happy full moon, by the way. Alright, so we're just gonna get straight into it. I woke up this morning feeling, and just side note, I am clairvoyant and claircognate. Is that how you say that? Claircognizance? Okay. I think it's claircognate. Basically, the way in which I receive information from source, from spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to say, I hear it and I feel it. Sometimes I'll see things too, like in my third eye. I'll pick up on images and whatnot, but it's mainly here and here. Anyways, I just felt like I needed to say that. If I'm sighing and breathing heavily, I apologize if that's annoying, but this is a very intense, fiery, heavy energy, to be honest. I woke up this morning just super irritated because I could not sleep last night, so I was really tired this morning, and it was Spirit was forcing me out of bed. Basically Spirit was okay. My alarm went off. I didn't set an alarm. Alarm randomly goes off. And then next thing I know, I hear something falling on my roof. And then I go outside and I realize pine cones. There's a pine tree right here. I had to clear the energy real quick. If y'all are sensitive to sound, or if you have headphones in, turn your volume down for just a second. Let me do it one more time. Also, look at that. Look at that ammonite. Isn't she beautiful? I love. Okay. Ocean. The ocean is significant for sure. So, I had to clear the energy. Like I said, I woke up feeling angry, you guys. I was pissed, actually. Irritated, angry, intense. Just, Spirit was okay, get up. Collective message, get up. Yeah, so whoever you are, you need to hear this right now. And you found this video for a reason. This is a timeless collective message, so you could be watching it 5 years from now, for all I know. Anyways, so I got this really irritable feeling, right? So I'm laying in bed trying to sleep. I'm tired. I also work nights, so I don't wake up super early. But yeah, so my alarm goes off, which I did not even set an alarm, didn't set one. And then I have a pine tree right here, and pine cones just start falling on my roof, and I have a tin roof, so it's just thunk, 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 dink, dink, just over and over and over. And I was what the hell? And I was look out the window. Is it windy? No, it's not windy. They were just falling. I was all right. And then I tried to go back to sleep. I'm I'm tired. I snoozed my alarm, tried to go back to sleep. I was being stubborn. I was no, I'm not getting up. No. So I feel that's your energy right now. You got this stubborn, hard-headed thing going on, and you're just no. You cannot be bothered, apparently. Yeah, I was no, I don't want to get up. I'm tired. And then a freaking dump truck drives through, and I don't know, they're hauling something. I don't know if it was gravel. I think it was gravel or something. And he's like reversing for like an hour. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, just beep, 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 beep. It's just constant. It just stopped. Like, just so obnoxious. And I'm like, what is happening? The train goes by. I hear a plane. And basically, Spirit was like, you're not going back to sleep. Like, get up. And I feel like that's significant. Like, that's part of the message here. So I feel like this collective, you've been making progress. Like you feel impatient right now. Like, you feel like you're ready to go, but at the same time, you're tired of caring so much. Like, it's like a volcano that's about to just erupt. Like, I was seeing a volcano, like, ready to burst. Spirit's showing me, like, someone with, like, steam coming out of their ears, you know, like a cartoon, like an old cartoon. Like, you're so mad. Like a kettle or something. Like a kettle. Yeah, kettle. I used my kettle this morning, too. Which I haven't. Like, I made instant coffee, and I usually don't. Hey, you know what? That's part of the message, too. It's like, you want it quick, but you have to be patient and work for it and wait for it. You have to, like, consistently show up. You know, this is like, if you're making dinner, you know, this is like a crock pot kind of dinner. It's not a microwave, you know, it's not a Hot Pocket. Yeah, that's your journey, like your healing process. You can't, okay, that's what it is. Spirit's saying your healing process is not gonna happen overnight. Like, you're gonna have to show up consistently, and I feel like right now, a lot of the collective is being tested, or like something is gonna come up to trigger you, and basically it's just Spirit trying to see, like, if you have learned the lessons, or if you have to go through a karmic cycle one more time. I'm right there with you. You know, don't shoot the messenger. I'm right there with you. Yeah, so this morning it was just like Spirit was trying to get my attention. Like, Spirit was like, yo, get your ass out of bed, get up, make that video. Okay. Sorry, y'all. My ADHD is pretty bad today, so bear with me. It's also just a lot of information, and I'm trying to, like, not make this video too long. So let me just get to the point here. Yeah, so I feel like you're kind of in this, like, definitely picking up Aries fire sign energy for sure. I was also feeling the Hanged Man energy, like spiritual timeout is what I heard earlier. Like a little kid, like, being put in timeout. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. Like, you're like, let me at him, like, you're like, I want to go, and God's like, whoa, hold on, wait, did you learn your lesson? Are you emotionally regulating? No? Okay, timeout. Spiritual timeout. Hanged Man, you need to look at this a little differently. You need to stop, hold on. Right? And then I don't know if y'all have ever seen Across the Universe. If you haven't seen it, I mean, you probably have because it's an older movie, but it's one of my favorite movies. I love the Beatles. But there's a scene in that movie where, because it's like the Vietnam War, and there's a scene where he's being like, one of the main character, I forgot his name, he's being drafted, and it's so cool though, like the choreography, and it's a musical, so if you like the Beatles, definitely watch it. But anyways, so they're like standing at attention, you know, they're like military, like that's what I was seeing too. So you could definitely be in the military, or maybe you're a veteran. That could resonate for someone. But I was getting, it's like I was getting light worker lineup, like spiritual military or something. Like, you signed up for this. You have a contract with the universe or something. I don't know. Not in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way. Just like the Waves of Volunteers, Dolores Cannon, if you know about her work. Let's see. So basically, Spirit is like testing you to see if you've learned your lessons on how to regulate your emotions. So you're carrying a lot right now. Like you have like a heavy load right now. That's what I was hearing. You have a heavy load. It's a lot. You're tired. You're frustrated. You're annoyed. You're like ready to be unburdened at this point, right? I'm also seeing the Ten of Wands just in my mind. Sometimes Spirit will like show me like cards without me even, like the energy of that card. Heavy burdens. And then also what I was getting from Across the Universe, y'all should definitely watch that movie. It's such a good movie. I love it. I love it so much. But there's a part where they're like carrying the Statue of Liberty, and they're all carrying it through this field, and it's "She's so heavy." The Beatles, you know, heavy. Like it's heavy. It's heavy. You could also maybe be having some financial issues right now, or financial hardship. But I feel like that's gonna change. That's gonna shift. You have to keep moving forward. Like don't go backwards. Don't get stuck in the past. Don't get stuck with past energy and past people. This is like a karmic test right now, you guys, because with that truck that I was hearing earlier, I went outside because I was like, what's going on? You know, because it seemed like there's a lot of commotion where I live today. And I go outside and that truck is just reversing all the way down the dirt road. So I feel like that's significant. Like, don't go backwards. Don't reverse. You know, like you need to go forward, right? Maybe you're a truck driver. That could definitely, or like, I was definitely picking up masculine energy for sure, so you can resonate with being a man. Masculine energy. I pulled some cards for y'all. I don't use this deck very much, but today I was feeling called to use this oracle deck. We have Hooked. So also, someone could be getting like a fisherman vibe, but hooked. Like you don't want to. Okay, so when that card came out, I was hearing don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I feel like if this message is for you, then you're going to know exactly what I mean. Yeah. Spirit wants you to not take the bait. Don't get hooked. Don't fall back into past bullshit. Pardon my French. But Yeah. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. So Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands came out with the Seven of Cups. And that is that energy I was feeling this morning. Like, super impulsive, super irritated. Like, I was just so freaking irritated that I couldn't sleep in this morning. But now, you know, I'm grateful that I got my butt, like, out of bed. But yeah, just, like, irritated. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to hurry. Like, let's go. Impulsive. Like, I want what I want, and I want it now. Basically. Seven of Cups. I feel like this is that temptation, illusion, energy that might be tempting you right now. This is some kind of temptation for you right now. And it could be a person, a place, a thing. It could be an old habit that you've freed yourself from. You know, maybe you could be on like a sobriety journey, and this Seven of Cups, or I just feel like it's some kind of illusion where it's like, oh, well, you're like lying to yourself, but it's like deep down you already know you shouldn't do it. Your intuition's already like, nah, don't do that. No. Like, you already know, because you're the magician. That's you. Okay? You have control, you know. You have control over this. But this, like I said, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like you're being tested by the universe right now. And this might be the test right here, the Seven of Cups. Like, ooh, look over here. Shiny. See how, I don't know, this is just giving like, look, it's shiny, you know, like a fish swimming, and then, yeah, like a fish swimming around, and then you just see like a little shiny pearl or something. I don't know, you see something and you go to get it, and then don't take the bait, don't get hooked, I don't know what this is. I feel like it could have to do with either a person or like a substance or something. But yeah. Don't take the bait. Basically, Spirit is saying, like, be patient, have discernment, you know, keep focused, keep your eye on the prize, keep going, keep pushing. I know it's heavy, I know it's hard, I know you're tired, like, you might be wanting to like check out of reality. Oh yeah, that's what it is with the Seven of Cups. We also have the Tower here. Yeah, I feel like you want to check out. Like, you just want to check out. You're like, you're just tired. You're done. But you signed up for this. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you signed up for this, dude. You did. But with this Tower here, I feel like you've outgrown your old life. You've outgrown your space, maybe. Like, you've outgrown... I was also hearing, or I was seeing like a... Spirit was showing me like a fish in like a big fish in a tiny fish bowl. Like, you've outgrown your fishbowl. Like, you're ready to be put in the ocean. Like, you're going from the pond to ocean. Y'all, oh my god. Spirit is so funny. That is so funny. Okay, let me tell you why that's funny. This is how God works, in my opinion, okay? In my experience. This is how messages come through for me. So it'll come through in like layers and like weird ways, right? I've been wanting to, like, I'm trying to develop and discover my psychic gifts more. And maybe this is going to happen for you guys too. So I don't know. There's always a reason for the things I say. I feel like in my reading, there's usually something in the little random like messages. But I was trying to scry. Like I was looking into my coffee this morning and I was like, like I'm developing my intuition. So I'm looking into my coffee, right? Looking in my coffee. And I swear, the first thing that I seen was Nemo. Like, the scene from Nemo, where it's just like him as a little baby egg. I don't know. That was what I seen this morning. And then we got the fishbowl into the ocean. Nemo. Remember he like swims out to the boat because he wants to see what it is. Or he's like, oh my god, that's so funny. You're Nemo. You're so cute. Aw. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Okay. Spirit is fun. Like, God has a sense of humor, if y'all were not aware. For sure. Or your guides. It could be also like your ancestors are just funny. Because I did feel like ancestors around me earlier. Okay. I'm sorry, that was just really funny. Yeah, so I'm just thinking like how Nemo was in the movie. He's like impatient, you know. He's a kid. He's a baby. But he's like, I'll show you. And he's like, swims off. And his dad's like, no, don't, Nemo, don't touch the boat. Because he knows, you know, it's dangerous. It's dangerous, right? So you're giving Nemo energy right now. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that was someone's favorite movie as a kid. But we had Hooked. And then I'm thinking of Nemo. And then he gets captured. And then he escapes back into the ocean. Yeah. Okay. So whatever is shiny and tempting, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay. And then we also had the tower, like I said. So this is your environment is not supporting you anymore. You're ready to build a new foundation. Yeah, you're just like done. You're just done with this past energy here. And then I pulled some of my note cards and we literally got Tower Moment, Crossroad. You cannot make this up. Masculine energy, like I said. You don't have to be, masculinity is an energy, right? So gender doesn't necessarily matter. Armor of God, spiritual warfare. So keep spiritual boundaries at this time. You're an old soul. We got the initial G. Could also be God. I don't know. Guides. Yeah. Whatever that means to you. And Pleiadian. So maybe you have Pleiadian guides here. Or it could be like a grandma, granny, like ancestors looking over you. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like basically the message, that's about it. Just don't get distracted. Stay focused. You have a mission here. Like you have a mission. You have a mission here, y'all. The Hierophant was on the bottom with the Six of Swords. So I feel like your guides are guiding you into calmer waters. You're so close. I feel like you're so close, you know. You just have to just keep showing up. Keep showing up. Don't get distracted. Don't reverse it. Don't reverse. Don't do that. Cha-cha slide. Oh yeah. Justice came out. I forgot to say that earlier, but when I split the deck, I split it on Justice and the Page of Wands. So it's like, I feel like you can see or you can sense that things are going to change for you. You can sense that the scales are being balanced out. Also, Libra could be significant for someone. Gemini. We had a lot of fire sign energy. Yeah, so the scales are balancing out for you. Like, you are moving on to calmer waters. You're moving on to the ocean from the fishbowl. But you can stay in the fishbowl if you want, but don't do that. Don't do that. Anything else, Spirit, for my YouTube collective? Okay, basically the advice here, because we have the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Cups too. So I feel like that's a little peek into what's waiting on the other side for you, which is looking good. Ten of Cups is ultimate fulfillment, like emotional fulfillment, love, peace, happiness. That's what's waiting for you in the ocean. You are most definitely a fire sign, for sure. We have the Emperor. The Emperor. So you could be like a boss of some sort. You could be, or that's like what you're transitioning into. You're really like taking your power back, standing in that, reclaiming your masculine energy, like reclaiming igniting your fire. You're also learning how to work on your anger and keep that fire like in check in a way, you know, because I was seeing a volcano and a kettle, and like just you have a lot of fire in you, and like that anger sometimes can get to you, but it doesn't control, like, what's the word? You have to identify with that. It doesn't have to control you, you know, like you can work through that, and Spirit is going to help you work through that. You just have to trust, okay, and keep showing up. Take a deep breath. We have the Knight of Swords, so I feel like advice here is to stand in your power, stand in your authority, and if someone or something is trying to get you hooked, get you caught up, get you doing U-turns around the block or something, like going in circles, like reversing, you know, like it's time to cut those people off. Have firm boundaries, speak your truth. Okay, I'm just gonna read this because I feel like someone needs to hear it. The Knight is impulsive, impatient, and fearless. They come barreling through and speak their mind to ensure everyone will hear them. This energy of excitement and controversy might appear slightly arrogant and over the top to the casual observer. There may be some unresolved anger or bitterness behind your statements to use such a loud platform. Stop and ask yourself if this is true. Use this sharp wit to move forward, but be mindful to keep the past in the past. Yeah, so we have impatient, brash, quick wit, courageous. Yeah, so I think that's kind of the energy that you've been in. Just like you've been very impatient, and Spirit wants you to like be in this more wise, like masculine, stable. This is like the dad of the tarot, Daddy Tarot here. So Spirit wants you to be in that energy, like that wise, disciplined authority standing, having authority in God, in Christ, in the Holy Spirit, whatever it is you believe in, like having that authority and walking in that and knowing that, and all the little distractions, all the shiny little things, just not getting hooked on it. Keep going forward, keep moving. Don't look back. Don't look back, okay? Don't look back. You really do have love. You have a lot of abundance, a lot of blessings waiting for you. You're the magician. You're the magician. Like, you have the power to change this. You have the power to, you have control over this. You're not powerless here. I want you to know, like, you are not powerless. The scales are being balanced, okay? Blessings are right around the corner. But, you know, sometimes we have to wait for the things we want. Sometimes we have to be patient. Like, I'm an Aries. I get it. I do. I get it. But sometimes you do have to be patient, and God will show up in different ways and test you and just basically make sure. It's like he's going to make sure that you're ready to handle these blessings. Like, he wants to make sure that you are emotionally stable and regulated enough to where you're not just going to sabotage it, is what it, yeah, you're not going to sabotage it. Like, you're going to have the space and capacity to appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, that's the message. I'll see you on the next one. Love you so much. You got this.